Welcome to a rare Genshin Impact Gacha video. Today we finally started our journey in Fontaine, and with it come new characters and new adventures. So let's see if we can get Lyney and Lynette to join us on our journey. I have quite a few gacha materials saved up, and I will probably need them, because while I'm essentially guaranteed to get Lyney, the main goal of today is actually to get as many constellations as possible for Lynette. Meaning I will not stop unless I get her to Constellation 6. We did get a free Lynette, meaning I don't need to pull 7 of her, but that still remains that I need 6 of her. And there is no guarantee I will get any Lynettes, no matter how many times I pull. That is the problem with gachaing for a 4-star character here in Genshin Impact. You are guaranteed to get one of these free 4-star characters every 20 pulls, but you are never guaranteed to get the one you want. So it's just gonna be a lot of luck involved today, and a question of how much Lynette likes me, because I like her a lot. She has been my most anticipated character ever since she was shown off during the trailer for the game in 2020, or the story trailer of the game in 2020. So it's been a while since we knew about her and Lyney. And thankfully, I also quite like how she plays. Lynette is an animo character, so she very much fits into most teams, and every one of her constellations makes her quite a bit better than she is at no constellations. So no matter how many of her we get, it will be an improvement. But C6 is the goal. Lyney also gets quite a bit better at Constellation 1, so it would be nice to pick that up. Yes, Constellation 2 is his best, but I don't have any hopes for that. I think it would be, in fact, bad luck if I got more Lyneys than Lynettes during all of this. For the other 4-star characters, Barbara is maxed out, so pulling her will just give me more currency to refund for more gacha pulls. And Bennett, I think, is at C4, so after 2 more of him, he will also be maxed out. Let's see how this goes. I'm not interested in any of the weapons, at least not today. There is the first Great Magic, which is the best bow for Lyney, and Aqua Simulacra, which is the best bow for the other 5-star character around, Yelan. But let's just focus on this banner today and see where it takes us. Let's get started and see. How bad my luck is. Well, there's one of the Bennetts on the first pull. I don't think I have any guarantee saved up, but I have more than 180 pulls saved, so even if I fail my first 50-50 at 90 pulls, we will get to Lyney eventually. Also, at least I don't have terrible luck. Here's our first Lynette. Very good. Very good start. solid. And here's the Masterless Stardust, which we can exchange for more gacha pulls if we need them. We will get more of those for characters that are already maxed out. So if we get another Bennett, then every not Lynette will mean more gacha pulls, essentially. There were some rumors that we might get a second free Lynette, but those are currently unfounded. Rust. So I'll be safe and try to get to C6 today. There is also the other new cat in the gacha pool with Kirara, who I'd not be opposed to pick up alongside the way, but that would be entirely up to luck, as she has no upgrade on this banner. 2 Lynettes. Going... I'm not gonna say anything. It's going. It certainly is going. As I said, Lynette is an anemo character. He is an anemo sword user, and typically wants to be played as a support, as most anemo characters seem to be. Here's our maxed out Bennett. But with more constellations, her ability to play as a damage dealing character becomes more and more improved. More Rust. Rust does not have an upgrade. Rust just happens to appear on my off-character pulls. Rust is a decent bow for bow characters that want to deal physical damage, which I don't think Lyney is. In fact, I haven't looked too much into Lyney himself as a character, but he seems to be pretty fun to play for a bow user, with his charge shot being the main way for him to deal damage, and they seem to charge decently fast, and their effects seem to make up for bad aim, which I feel like I have with bow characters, but maybe he'll make me learn as well. The only other bow character I really managed to have fun with as a damage dealer was Tainari, who also very much compensates for being bad at aiming with all his auto aim. See, here's the difference in how much Masterless Star Glitter we get from a character we already have. It's just 3 more, but still good. Also, I may have lost count. I think that was our 3rd one. And here comes a 5-star. Who's it gonna be? Is it gonna be Lyney? No, it's Bennett. Our favorite 5-star. It's Lyney! That's very good. Very good indeed. Wonder if we'll win the next 50-50. If we need to get that far. The Stringless. Also a pretty decent bow. Although I'm not entirely sure what it does. I know that I have one and use it. I'm not very good at remembering which weapons do what in this game. There is too many. And usually it doesn't matter too much. More Bennett. More Lynette. I'm gonna actually check where we are in counting so that I don't go too far. What does it tell me here? 4 aren't. Okay. That's useful. That way I don't need to check. Five. I'm scared. I'm gonna check anyways. Also, Lyney has joined the party. Constellation 1. A cold blade like a shadow. When enigmatic feints Enigma Thrust hits an opponent with Shadow Sign, a vortex will be created at that opponent's position that will pull nearby opponents in. Enigmatic Feint being her elemental skill. Giving it a pull is very good, because it means multiple enemies will be grouped together more easily by it. Endless Mystery. Whenever Bogcat Box summoned by Magic Trick, Astonishing Shift, her ultimate, fires a Vivid Shot, it will fire an extra Vivid Shot, essentially doubling the damage of her ultimate. Cognition Inverting Gaze just increases the level of her ultimate. Tacit Coordination increases Enigmatic Feint's charges by 1, which means she can use her elemental skill 2 times in a row. Essentially cutting down on the cooldown by a lot. Also, being able to use it twice essentially means double the damage once again. If you just want to use it twice in a row and switch out or something. And Obscuring Ambiguity increases the level of her elemental skill. Now we need one more.
I wonder what my dear sister Lynette is doing right now. Missing me to death, I'm sure.
What is Lynette doing right now? We'll never know. More Rust? How? Why? You haven't given me any off-banner characters. Just Rust. Just bows, to be completely honest. Rust and Stringless. Possibly something I missed. Also, I have no idea how many pulls I'm actually in. I did not count that. More Bennett! Not a bow, it's Dragon's Bane. That's very good, because that means the next pull is also guaranteed to have a character. Out of the 3. And it's... I'm so glad. I'm so glad this worked out, because it had no reason to. Imagine if I was aiming for Barbara in this. Like, for C6 Barbara from 0. I would have not gotten any of her. Well, 1. But no, I'm very lucky and got lots of Lynette. How far away am I from the next 5-star? Should I go for Lyney C1 and see if it happens, or should I save? This is a problem. I think history does not update this fast. No, it does not. This is worth wondering about. Because I'm sitting pretty safely now with keeping what I have and essentially guaranteeing a quick 5-star on the next 5-star that appears that I like. Maybe I should just leave it at this. I should keep my luck while I should savor my luck, essentially, is what I'm saying. Because wow, did I have a lot of luck. Watchful Eye. When Lynette uses Enigmatic Feint, it's Enigma Thrust, she will gain an Anemo Infusion and 20% Anemo damage bonus for 6 seconds. So every time she uses her elemental skill, her normal attacks will now deal Anemo damage instead of physical damage. And they will also get a 20% Anemo damage bonus for 6 seconds. Her elemental skill has a 12-second cooldown, but she can use it twice, thanks to Tacit Coordination. Which means she can essentially keep Watchful Eye's ability of Anemo Infusion up 100% of the time. I'm so glad. I'm so happy. I have no words, and I must give good artifacts. I gave her artifact set to Kaya, I think. Let's see. Yes, Anemo damage. With lots of crit rate, energy recharge, elemental mastery. No, not enhanced. It is fully enhanced. Equip. All of it should be on him. Yes. Obviously, my Lynette is still low level, so I won't really be... Both Lynette and Lyney are still low level, so I won't be able to show them really off today in combat. I can show off their skill, their elemental skills, but even the ultimates will be hard to get charged without them dying. So we'll just have to look for further streams. I also don't have a good weapon for Lynette yet, because I think the best weapon for her that I want is one that can be gotten in Forging now in Fontaine. But let's take a quick look. Lynette. Regular combo with an overhead swing at the end. Charge attack is some peaceful slashes in the front. Her E, when quickly tapped, stabs forward and then stabs down. Her E, hold, makes her run.
Step on up.
And then stab. And now, as you can see with her sword, she has the 6 seconds of Anemo infusion.
It's not a surprise.
It's about the principle. Fine if
You can also quickly stop the running. And she also gets the enemy infusion just when stabbing quickly. And the arrows are showing the damage increase. Lynette's ultimate instead places a cat box, I guess, on the field, which pulls in enemies. Actually, I'm not sure if it pulls or if it just makes enemies want to attack the cat instead of her. I think that is how it works. And the cat, in that time, deals Anemo damage. However, if the cat is attacked by an element, it will absorb that element. And not only keep attacking with that element, but also additionally shoot bullets at the enemies. At intervals that are off the element absorbed. And thanks to one of her constellations, she will shoot 2 bullets at a time instead of just 1. Lyney is a bow user, and when he shoots his fully charged shot, he creates a cat in a hat. Just regular charge only makes a fire arrow. Not fully charged, just makes physical attacks. Mashing makes him do some card tricks. But also, placing the cat and placing his elemental skill blows them up explosively immediately. If I had gotten his C1 or Constellation 1, he would be able to have 2 cats on screen at the same time, but instead it will just be replaced when a new cat is put out. So C1 would technically double his charge attack damage. But we don't have that, and won't have that. Because I think I'm fine with just Constellation 0, Lyney. This was a successful gacha video. I was very worried about this one, because it could have gone incredibly wrong, incredibly easily. Is the history updated yet? No, still Yunjin. But yeah, they all had the same upgrade. There is no cheating here. I was just that lucky. Expect to see a lot of Lynette in the future, because I will try to fit her on as many teams as possible, which is very easy thanks to her being Anemo. Until then, see you again.